Welcome back to King of the Fish. We're playing higher or lower with Dan in the hot seat. How it works is I'm going to show Dan 21 pictures. So there'll be 2 pictures, one on the left versus the one on the right, and Dan has to try and guess whether the one on the right is higher or lower in weight. For every correct answer, Dan will get a point. At the end, we will tally the points up. So let's jump into it and see how well Dan can do.
Let's get into it. Let's get into the first fishes, isn't it? First couple of fish on the screen. On the left hand side you have Briers, and on the right hand side you've got Darrell, Peck. 2 humongous fish. Now what I will tell you, there's exactly 4 ounces in the size.
4 ounces?
4 ounces.
How was I supposed to get that? 4 ounces? Well, because the common's got more scales. Beautiful fish, aren't they? The both of them. I'm looking. Scope, Darrell, Pecks. The common. I reckon the common on this one.
Let's see if that's correct. Ding! It is correct. So Darrell, Peck, £50 8 ounces versus £50 4 ounce from Briers. 2 huge weights. We need to get some of them, don't we?
I know.
Right, let's go on to number 2.
In a minute.
So on the left, again we've got Darrell, Peck with the £50 8 ounce versus Scott Phillips.
Looks like that might be an older picture. An older carp on the right, Scott's.
It's still a lump, but is it higher or lower than Darrell,
It
Peck?
looks smaller the way the picture's been took, but maybe. No, I'd go for the 50. I'd go for Darrell Peck.
Darrell Peck's 50. Sticking with your man?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Right, let's see if he's correct. Ding! Hey. You are correct. So Darrell Peck's £50 wins again. So the one by Scott was £48 14 ounce.
That's it.
So still a lump. Right, let's go on to number 3. So we've got Scott's £48 up against Tom Lorraine.
What fish is that? Do you know? Tom's. It's like one of the fish we saw at Farnborough. But that's stalled, isn't it?
Well, there's a lot of stalls. It's a tricky one, isn't it?
They're both quite similar, aren't they? Scott's on the left, yeah?
So Scott's £48.
Yeah, Tom's on the right, I reckon he is 39.
You reckon Tom's is 39?
Yeah.
Okay, right, well, we'll reveal the answer first. Is he correct? Ding! You are correct. Scott's is bigger. So you got 3 in a row so far. So Tom's was actually £32. Yeah. So you give him £7 on that one. Let's go on to the 4th. Tom again with his £32 versus Otto Reade.
Nice fish. Otto's nice fish, that, ain't it? It's got a big head, so it's got quite a big head for the body, and it's not filled right out yet, is it? I reckon that's slightly bigger, just slightly by a few pounds.
Well, Otto Reade's is slightly bigger?
Slightly, yeah, by
okay.
4 or 5 pounds.
Let's see if he's got 4 in a row. So Otto Reade's was slightly smaller at £30. £2 difference, so not that much in it. But yeah, let's go on to number 5. So number 5 is Otto Reade with his £30 versus Oli Davies.
I recognise that fish on the right as well. What is that fish? We know that fish, Jay. I would say that's 40 odd pound, £49.
100%?
Definitely bigger.
Right, let's see if he's correct. Is Oli Davies higher or lower than Otto's? Ding! So you're correct. It is higher. So that is exactly £40. So you was bang on the weight as well.
49, I said.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Could be a little bit bigger.
But it's got growing room. Right, so Oli Davies higher on that one. Let's go on to number 6. So here we are. Again, the £40 versus, you know this man. Come on.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Hey.
It's Chili.
Who?
Ian Chillcott.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. Okay.
So this is Ian Chillcott versus Oli Davies. Ian on the right. Ollie's was £40.
I'd say I used to watch Ian all the time. I'd say Ian Chillcott's, that's probably near on £60 nearly, I think.
You think it's a lot higher?
Yeah, I think that's a lot higher.
You locking it in?
Indeed. Yeah.
Right, he's locking it in. So is Ian Chillcott higher or lower than Oli? Ding!
Ding!
But it's not as high as you think it is. £44. Not nearly
See, the way
60.
the pictures took it looks like it's the 50 or so, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right, let's move on to number 7. So Chili's £44 versus Lorraine Stanford.
It's pristine, that common, doesn't it? That look lovely. Got a belly on it.
It's got a big belly.
That's got to be £40, doesn't it? I'd say that's £40, £41.
So you think it's lower than
Yeah,
Chili's?
slightly.
Okay, so is Lorraine Stanford's fish higher or lower than Chili's? Is Dan correct? That's only the second one you got wrong though.
Yeah.
So Lorraine's is £49.
Nice.
So £6 odd bigger than Chili's. That is a lump. That belly on that carp was really
It
good.
is, isn't it?
Right, let's move on to the next one. So Lorraine's £49 versus Les Gibson.
Oh, look at that. That's a lovely darker common, ain't it? The
Yeah,
back.
it hasn't got much of a shoulder,
back on it.
but the back looks all.
Yeah, I'd say Les.
You think Les is higher than Lorraine's?
Yeah, that's a 50, innit?
Let's see if he's correct.
Oh.
No, he's losing it. So Les Gibson's carp is £35.
Oh, nice.
So about 15 odd pound smaller,
God.
but it still looks like a massive lump, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. That back, look at his back.
Yeah.
Awesome
confusing.
fish, isn't it? Look at it.
Right, should we move on to the next one?
Next one.
Let's move on. So Ian's back. Is his higher or lower?
That's a 60 odd pounder all day long.
She'll go higher straight away. No
Yeah.
questions asked.
Probably nearly double what that other fish is. God, that's huge. Go on then.
Alright, let's see if that's correct. Ding! Les Gibson was £35, wasn't it?
Massive.
Ian Chillcott's is £46.
No way.
So that is £46 15 ounce. That far shy off £47.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the next question. So
What a funny looking carp, Joe.
So Ian again with his £46 15 ounce versus Tom Forrester, and that is a lump.
Looks like a cross between a Siamese as well, doesn't it? I would say, because of the lake in the background, because it's a slightly bigger lake, probably just slightly bigger. 49, £51, 49.
So slightly bigger. Right, let's see if he's correct. Ding! By actually quite a few more than what you predicted.
Yeah.
So Tom Forrester's carp is £53 10 ounces. So what's that?
£6 odd more.
Right, so let's move on to the next one. Right, so now we have Tom Forrester's £53 10 ounce versus Jess Johnstone.
Look at that. It's like a pig. Look at his mouth, look. I would say that's bigger.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Think it's bigger than £53?
Well, I don't know.
We've got him figured out.
Just slightly bigger, I think. It could be smaller as well. I'd say though bigger though.
Do you think it's higher than £53?
Higher, yeah.
Right, you've locked it in. Let's see
it
if
in.
he's correct. Correct.
So,
So,
get a phone a friend or anything.
not in this game show, mate. So, Jess Johnston's carp was £55, so it is £2 bigger.
You're making these nice and easy for me, aren't you, Jay?
Huh?
Just £2 different.
We'll find out at the end how well you did. Right, let's move on to the next one. So this is the £55 from Jess versus Scott Phillips again. So he's back. He's making a return with another fish. Return of the Scott.
Look at them scales. I would say that's 38 odd pound, I reckon, Scott.
38 odd pound.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's find out if he's correct.
Maybe not even that big.
Ding! Correct. It is lower. What was your guess again?
About 38.
38. So it was £37.
Oh, yeah.
So £1 out. You don't get bonus points though. Right, let's move on to the next one. So £37 by Scott versus Chili again. So he's back.
That's a lovely fish, Jay, isn't it?
Pretty much looks like a full leather, doesn't it?
£35. I'd say smaller. Slightly smaller. Lock it in.
Size small, so you think it's lower?
Yeah, 34, 35 pounds.
So is chilies lower? Ding!
Hey.
Yeah, so it is lower, £32, 10 ounces.
Cool.
Right, let's move on to the next one. Is Ian Chillcott's £32 higher or lower than Jim Wilson's?
I don't know, but it looks like it's the same place. Could be, couldn't it?
I thought that as well.
That's about a 30, I reckon. It's a little bit like the one you had at Cackle Hill.
Yeah. So do you think it's higher or lower?
Lower. A couple of pounds.
Right, is it higher or lower?
Lower.
It's higher. So Jim Wilson's is £37. So a lump still. Right, let's move on to the next one. So £37 by Jim Wilson versus Jordan Markham.
Another beautiful common on there. And he's in the water with it.
So I'd like to do that one.
I thought I'd do it with a big catfish, to be honest. Yeah, next PB, Carp should do it with. I'd say that's actually slightly bigger, just slightly. £42 higher.
Right, let's lock it in. Ding! It's higher at £38, 8 ounces.
38, just a little bit bigger.
Just a little bit. Right, let's move on to the next one. So this is Jordan Markham's £38 versus Dave.
Lane?
Yeah. And it is a lump again.
That's a belly. That's a big head and a big belly, Jay.
It's a bigger belly than Jordan.
Oh yeah, nearly £50 probably.
Right, let's lock it in.
Higher.
Is Dave Lane's higher? Has Lane got it correct? Ding! It's £54. So that is a huge fish.
Yeah, it is.
Let's head on to the next one, number 17. So Dave Lane's £54 versus Greg Ellis.
Got no scales, is it? That's smaller.
Think it's smaller?
Yeah.
They've both got big bellies.
Yeah, I know. I'd say that's smaller.
Do you think that?
Yeah, the head, the belly, everything's smaller about it. The tail's quite big, but...
Is it Greg Ellis's lower or higher or lower
lower
than Dave Lane's? Ding! It is lower. So Greg Ellis's is £46, 12 ounces. Right, let's go on to the next one. £46, 12 ounce by Greg versus
the Peckinator.
the Peckinator, Darrell Peck. So he's back again.
So, do you think Darrell Peck's carp is bigger than Greg Ellis's at £46? Well, I can tell you there's £3 in it.
Yeah, I reckon it's bigger slightly.
What, Pecky's?
Yeah, the 50.
You think Pecky's is a 50? Do you think it's higher? Darrell Peck's is lower at £43. So it looks big in that though, doesn't it? Right, let's go on to the next one.
Oh, look at that. It's like a torpedo.
So Darrell Peck.
And it's old, Jay, doesn't it?
Darrell Peck's £43 up against Alfie Willingale's torpedo, as Dan described it.
I reckon that's more than 43. Gorgeous fish as well, isn't it?
I do like the look at that one.
Bigger, higher.
So you think Alfie's is higher? Ding! So it's £47. What a size. Now we're going to move on to the last and final one. It's the final. So Alfie's £47 versus Aaron Copp.
I think that is a funny looking fish. It ain't got no belly on it. If that had a big belly on it, what?
Well, has it got a small belly because it's smaller? Or is it just the way the picture's taken?
It's got to be bigger for the final one. It's got to be. Higher.
So you think Aaron Copp's is higher than £47?
You wouldn't go lower for the final question, Jay.
Right, let's see. It is lower, £39. Yeah.
That never looks £39.
Right, so there we are. All 21 pictures shown. Now you're going to have to wait until the episode comes out to find out how well you did. How well do you think you did?
I think I've probably got about 6 wrong, 7 wrong.
Alright, well, good luck. Let's see what you got. Let's see the results now.
Happy days.
So So as you can see, Dan finished on 14 points, which is a fantastic effort by Dan. Now all we need to do is catch one of these big monsters that we've seen on this episode today, and hopefully we get to in our upcoming sessions. But for now, thank you very much for watching this episode. We will see you in the next one. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying our content, and that notification bell for the next episode.
Don't forget to check out the website www.kingofthefish.com.
Click here to watch another one of our videos.